Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll title this one, When Your Faith is Tested. When your faith is tested. Call halal yimla alahayinawa Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. Call halal Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI. But when your faith is tested, and we're approaching that, that hour of temptation, the RFID, the C hit where no man could buy or sell, the mark, the technology that's coming out. And we have a lot of our people, you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. We have a lot of our people that claim that they, some of them, they believe in the Lord and quote some scriptures, and they somewhat supposedly believe in the Lord, but without that mark that's coming, you will not be able to buy no food. See, you will not be able to buy no food. You will not be able to get no job. You will not be able to get a home. See, this is why the Lord said you got to count up the cost when you come in this truth. And that the servant isn't greater than his master. And the Lord, Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, he went through it, man. They beat him half to death and then murdered him, man. You see? This is not no some bowling league that you can just come in and, participate on the weekends and just, this is nothing like that, man. This is real business. And some of us right now are, the fiery trials are intensifying right now. Some of us are sleeping in cars and, with our families, or in family shelters, or in a shelter, or, stuck on the street, or sleeping from place to place, couch to couch. Some of us, we have our homes and we're a few, maybe even 2 or 3 months behind on rent. Very little money, struggling with our bills, our household, our wife, our children are out of control. Some of us done lost our jobs, some of us done lost our homes. No car, no help. It just feels like it's falling apart. But this is all a test of our faith. And there's different areas and stuff where brothers and stuff are going through it, man. But this is all a test of our faith. You're gonna have to be able to dance in the fire. You got to be able to dance in the fire. You got to be able to call on the Lord when you're at your worst. Just like when you're at your best, you still got to call on Him when you're at your lowest. They tell you in 2nd Esdras that take cheer when you're brought to a low estate. But in this hour of temptation, we're going to be tested like we never been tested before. But the Lord is going to give everybody a test to where, that you can deal with it. But see, this is why you got to be built up in these scriptures right now. You're not going to be able to fake this going forward. You're going to have to really believe and trust in the Lord in this end time, especially going into this hour of temptation. Because in this hour of temptation, you ain't got that C-hip, that chocolate chip, the RFID, the mark, man. You're not going to be able to buy no food. And if you got kids, if you got a 3 or 4 or 5-year-old daughter and maybe a 7, 8-year-old son, You know, and you talking about you ain't taking no C-hip, you ain't gonna be able to buy no food. You're not gonna be able to provide for them. No home, no job, no none of that. And going forward too, you're gonna, you know, those that claim they're serving the Lord, you're gonna have that C-hip to get a home, apartment, or a job, or a car. This is gonna be the new way. You know, it could be some days where you sleeping on a park bench or outside in the rain and cold, you and your kids. This is the type of or even be, some of us are even going to be put to death for the name of the Lord, man, to be martyrs. There's a fiery trial that's on the rise, man. See, let me go here. I don't want to make this too long. Just a quick hit. It says. James 1:1, and James is YAHAWAHSHI, the Lord's brother. It says James is his brother. It says James 1:1. It says James, a servant of the Lord and of YAHAWAHSHI. It says to the 12 tribes. See, to you Israelites, you Hebrew Israelites. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. To the tribes, 12 tribes, which are scattered abroad. Greeting. And we know the tribes, our people, Jake is scattered into all nations. We're scattered all over the world, the tribes, man. See, it says, this is a letter that James is writing to you tribes, man. It says, to you Israelites, it says, my brethren, count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations. Count it all joy when ye fall into diverse temptations. When all hell is breaking loose, you need to take cheer, be patient. That lets you know that the Lord is dealing with you. If you're walking in the truth, man, if you're doing everything you can to serve the Lord in truth and sincerity and walking in his ways, and you catching hell, you need to be counting it all for joy and being patient, whatever that you're going through, the suffering, because it's refining you, man. See, when you suffer and sorrow, it molds you. It creates character, a high level of character. Ultimately, you walking in the ways of the Lord. It says, but you're going to have all kind of temptations and these trials that are coming. But the ultimate trial, the ultimate temptation is going to be that hour of temptation when they present this mark. It says 3, it says, knowing this, that the trying of your faith, see, knowing this, that the trying of your faith worketh patience. You see, our faith is going to be tested, man, from here on out. Those that's claiming to serve the Lord, you better be prepared to lose your house, to lose your job, to even your cars, to even be separated from your family, to be thrown in these detention and prison camps and stuff like that. These are the things that's coming, man. The Lord said the servant isn't greater than his master. Some of us are going to be martyrs and have to be put to death for the name of the Lord in this end time. But those that endure is going to be saved, and the Lord he's giving you rulership, everlasting joy and peace. The Lord is he's gonna reward those, ultimately his elect, the remnant that remained solid and believed in him all the way through. They're going to be blessed beyond what you can ever imagine. Forever. How long is forever? So, but these trials, they're going to get hot. They're going to get extremely hot. And the most hottest one is going to be the that hour of temptation, that mark, man, where no man could buy or sell. So this is coming. This is not no game, man. This is not a game. So the fiery trials are going to intensify, and it's going to get hot. And it's going to get hot. And the Lord, we're going to see on who is his chosen. Because it says many are called, but few are chosen. Shalom.